once again, this is an AZ Billiards AccuStats production. Stone 19, excuse me. 20 is the next one. And this is Dennis Hatch versus Warren Kiamco. I'm Jerry Forsyth. I'll be starting this match with Jeff Conway. Then I'm going to step out and let a real commentator in, Al Leon.
This is Jeff Conway. Pleasure to be here. We got a great match here today. We got Dennis Hatch, who's always a pleasure to watch. Great shot maker. We got Warren Kiamco from the Philippines. Not recognised so much, Jerry, as the other top Filipinos, and yet he really has got a great game.
Well, he's recognized in the Philippines,
right?
But he's not a flamboyant guy. People tend to underestimate Warren, but Warren can tear a table up. I mean, he just won the lag against Dennis.
Right. Yeah, expect this to be a close match. Almost scratches in the top, makes a ball. Looks like he made the 8 ball. A little problem here though. Get on that 2 ball, tucked in behind the 9 and the 4.
Yeah, I don't really expect him to go for this shot. I think he'll find a safety.
They'll put it down near this corner somewhere and slide over the other side with the cue ball maybe.
Yeah.
Or the other way, probably put the cue ball in this corner maybe.
He could be setting himself up for a 1-9 combination if he gets ball in hand. Nope,
well,
he's not going to get a 1-9 out of it, but he may well get ball in hand.
I saw Dennis playing an earlier match today on one of the other tables and won that convincingly and played some really great shots, great safeties. No, missed that one.
And Kiamco does get ball in hand. And Dennis is on 1.
I think we're going to see a safe here because I don't think he's going to be trying to go from the 1 to the 2. So the 2's in a little predicament there.
Yeah, if I were Warren, I'd be thinking 3 foul right here with all that traffic he's got down here to hide behind.
Yeah.
He sure doesn't look like he's going for a safe though. Yeah. Not with that cue ball there.
No, there is a window there between the 4 and the 9, so that's what he's looking at now.
He's a 2-time all-around world champ. He's a 5-time Mosconi Cup member.
He's got to get out of there though to get back for the 3 ball.
Yeah, I was going to say if he lands on the 3 ball after the 2, this rack belongs to him.
Yeah.
Should be able to get out to center table for the 3 ball and be okay.
He's a house pro at Society Billiards in New York City. He has finished as high as 5th year.
Okay. Al Leon has just arrived, so I'm going to turn this microphone over to him, and I'll be talking to you folks later.
Thank you, Jerry. Fans and players, please remember to turn the riggers off on your cell phone.
Sorry I'm late.
Well, you haven't missed much, Al.
I do have a late note, though.
Well, all the balls are sitting nice now. They were a little messy at the start. Kiamco played a safe after the break. Dennis missed it, gave him ball in hand, and now he's running the balls out. So that's about as much as you missed.
Okay.
Warren Kiamco.
Saw Warren play down in Tunica in the 9 ball and played lights out. Absolutely phenomenal.
Gets perfect on here, just to come out 1 or 2 rails right for the 6.
Dennis, of course, is looking for Mosconi points.
Oh, he's going to get more angle than he actually wanted. He overrode this. But he's still going to have a shot. You just got to watch the speed and keep that cue ball in that position where it is now. He's going to have to go back and forth or just roll it. Back and forth. How's the speed? Pretty good. I wonder if he's going to stay on top of the 9 or slide underneath the 9. Right underneath the 9.
Pretty shot.
Yeah.
It's first blood to Kiamco. Warren Kiamco 1, Dennis Hatch 0. As I was saying, Al, Mosconi points are available in this event.
Yeah.
This and the
This is
US
big.
Open, and
Everything adds up. You're absolutely right.
Dennis is second in the points on the Mosconi Cup, and even though he's got a pretty secure position at the
I don't
moment, he would like to get some more points, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't think Warren Kiamco likes that rack, so Dennis is going to have to re-rack him for him. And in the background table, you can see Jennifer Bretter and Nelson Oliveira playing.
Yeah, Nelson's still in on Saturday. He's a sneaky good player. Well, that's exactly where he left the cue ball last time, right up in that corner. So he's not trying to hold it in the middle of the table, or if he is, it's not working. Nothing made. Dennis comes to the table. See if he can put a bead on the wire. Playing with an old, very old Moochie. It's about 20-year-old Moochie. We were just looking at it before the start of this match. Oops.
That's not
Oh.
good. Yes. Yes. Absolutely right.
Yeah, where I come from, it's a Moochie.
Yeah. Mucci. Absolutely. Where you come from, it's known as a
Moochie.
Mucci. Yeah, it's actually pronounced Mucci.
Moochie?
Yeah, here in the States. Yeah. But I'm sure there's a bunch of people out there from Euro watching that agree with you. Warren Kiamco just puts the cue ball in a pocket behind the 8, 4, and 5.
Buried it.
Yeah.
That was a mistake there from Dennis, though. That was not such a good shot in the side pocket he was trying for.
Should hit it. You don't want to get behind it. Does he leave a pocket? Absolutely. I don't think Warren Kiamco would have any problem cutting this in and getting shape on the 2, which is right up there behind the cue ball on the right-hand side of the monitor.
Yeah, pretty shot there. And if it had been a little stronger, he would have been out of position. So
Yeah,
speed was all important there.
Finesse shot. Yeah, you didn't want to overdo that.
And the way they're sitting, it looks like Dennis could be going two zip down here, race to 9.
Well, he's got to get back on the other side for the 4 here. He's got to punch this a little bit, or just draw back and take the long shot. He punched it a little bit.
It's pretty straight here. He can just draw this back. He's got a little angle. No, he's going to just draw it back for the 5. Nice little angle there. Maybe a little more than he wanted, but.
Well, he wanted a little more. You know, he wanted to be a little straighter. It's a little bit of a cut. He's got to watch out for the side pocket. But the good thing about it is the 6 is sitting on the high side of the other side. So he's going to go up that way anyway. got to avoid the 9 here and go back up table.
You saw just now when he was playing behind his back, typical like Bustamante and Pagulayan. I think there's no bridges in the Philippines. That's what that's about. Just 2 more balls remaining to go 2-zip up against Mr. Hatch.
Mr. Kiamco going up 2-0 over Dennis the Hatchman Hatch. We are racing to 9. You are watching live streaming from the Turning Stone Casino Resort in Verona, New York. This is the Turning Stone Casino Turning Stone Classic 19. Joss Northeast 9-ball
Yeah,
tour.
great event, great venue. Very knowledgeable crowd always here watching. A lot of people still here on Saturday. Not just the players that stay with their families or whatever, but it's people come in from miles around to watch this. Huge talent here. I noticed when Alex Pagulayan was down in Tunica, and when he was at the Let's Make It Happen series down in Sandcastle, I don't think I saw him look once at the rack. Never looked at the rack. Took whatever they gave him, he just took it. Everyone else was nitpicking.
All right, Warren Kiamco makes the 1 ball, has a shot on the 2. 7-8, maybe a little trouble. 7 might go right into the corner pocket where the 9 is.
It's always more difficult though, jacked up. Can't see from this angle. It looks like it goes, Al. I think that 7 does go in this corner past the 9.
Past the 9, yeah. We'll soon find out if Warren Kiamco
Yeah, we'll
just
know
keeps
by
running.
where he puts the cue ball.
He's got to get a shot between these 2 balls, but he doesn't want to have too much of an angle. He's got to avoid the side pocket. Very nice shot. The reason he didn't want to have too much of an angle is because he wants to draw straight back. If the 7 does go past the 9,
Yeah,
he's got to stay on that side of the
he
table.
would have liked this to be a little straighter.
Yeah, he wants to keep, his work as easy as possible. Probably just kill the cue ball here to try to keep it a little bit straighter. Oh, he come back. Wow.
I don't think he had much option than to come out that much. That angle he was at. Seen a few of these missed today. Mr. Sosi missed 2 in his match just now against Rodney Morris up the rail, just like this. Most of the spectators are down watching this match.
It's good speed. Now he's got a decision. I don't know how much of an angle he has, but if he does have to go back around the table for the 8, or if he can just hold it up there near the side pocket for the 8. Just
Yeah,
gonna
there
hold it
was.
up.
Yeah, there was. Back door. That was a result of cheat the pocket, Al.
Well, he didn't want to go too far up. So
Oh, going to go 3 up here. Warren Kiamco 3, Dennis Hatch 0. As soon as this drops.
there you have it. It did drop, Jeff. 3-0, Warren Kiamco over Dennis Hatch. We are racing tonight.
we've yet to see any magic from Mr. Hatch. Just only been to the table a couple of times. Missed a one ball in the side that cost him dearly.
The 2 kicks the 6 into the corner, and the 5 drops in the side. And he's got a shot on the 1. I mean, he could see the 1. As far as a shot, I don't know if he can. Yeah, I guess he can cut it right into the corner pocket. And if he does bump the 7, he'll come on the other side of 7. He should be okay. He got quite lucky that the 2's on his side if he's going to attempt to cut this in.
No,
He should be.
Oh,
he's just playing the safe. And there's the 2 ball.
Pretty good safe there. A lot of balls blocking up the table.
Do you fire at it or hit it slow to try to keep the cue ball behind the 8?
Well, he didn't leave him much. He left him a shot, but he didn't leave him much. So we're going to see another safety here.
I thought he was going to hit that softer. That's a good shot.
See which side he clips. Probably the left side. Fine.
Coming back down behind the 2-9.
Oh, this is going to be pretty. How good is that?
It's a good shot. A little safety battle going on here.
Yeah.
I know I appreciate this.
Yeah.
But Dennis is the one that's got to try to get on the offensive side here.
Well, 7's got in the way there, but
I have a feeling we're still going to see a safety battle. Back behind the deuce.
It's giving Mr. Kiamco the opportunity to play the better safe, I think.
Oh, just roll up. Okay.
Dennis is like winging it around the table, just trying to hit it, and Mr. Kiamco's been able to lay these easy safes on him, so Dennis is going to get frustrated here in a minute. Sold out there.
Well, not really. You know, Warren has to get all the way back down here at the bottom of the
Yeah,
table.
he can get past the 7, but if he can get past the 8, it'll be a really great shot. Let's see what happens here. Beautiful.
Got past the 8. Went through the.
Spank. Wow. That was the only
Right
problem with
through
that
the
shot.
3-9.
That was a great shot, but just the direction it was going to get on the 2 was the corner pocket came into play. Let's just see if Dennis can pull this back from 3 zip down now.
6 balls on the table, and he didn't hit one of them. Went right into the pocket.
Yeah. Uh-oh. And a
Jar
scratch.
the 4 ball and
Yeah,
scratch.
he's little
Unfortunate.
playing a little raggedy there. That was not only missed the ball but scratched. That's not too swift. And that's probably going to put Mr. Kiamco up 4 zip. That's going to be a big hill to climb now. Now, of course, we've got this is a loser's side match, so you lose your snooze, you're going to be heading for home and packing your case, one of these players. So this is really important to win this.
4-0 in favor of
Wow.
Warren
Well, that's-
Kiamco over Dennis Hatch.
Well, the only thing I can tell you is that Jason Klatt had Mika 4-1 earlier and got beat 9-7. So you can come back, and there's been a few comebacks this week. So
The fans have gathered down here to this side of the table. Dennis Hatch being one of the local favorites.
yeah, there's got to
For
be
a lot of the fans down
150 people standing.
You know, Warren
either
Kiamco's
side.
making some great shots and getting out, and you didn't hear too many applauds.
No.
But wait till Dennis puts a game on the wire here.
Well, Dennis is the local player from Buffalo, and it's
Yeah.
only just up the street.
Tough crowd.
Warren doesn't care as long as he gets a W.
Oh, I'm sure. 4 ball right into the corner. 1
2
ball jumps
balls.
in the side. And the 2 balls right next to the 9.
And he can't see the 2, so he's going to be pushing here, I'm sure. Might even push the 6 down over this bottom pocket. And just leave us a little edge of that 2 ball showing. He's just going to push it on that top rail somewhere.
Going to push into a kick. Or, no, you can see a piece of it, actually.
Yeah, Dennis is just going to have a look at it, decide whether, Dennis is taking a break.
It's a good time for it.
Well, he's got to compose himself here because 4 zip down is a big mountain to climb, you know.
What's Warren Kiamco's plan from here? Not saying that Dennis is going to give this back to him. What do you think he's
I think Dennis is going to try it. I think Dennis is going to try it and see if he can go back up and come back down for the 3-9. That's what I think he's going to do.
You think he's going to try to attempt to cut this?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
If he makes it, it's a great decision. And if he misses it, he'll be taking another break. And
Yeah,
we'll
you know
take
how
his
that
laces
goes.
and his belt away from him.
I see, like if Dennis hands it back to Warren, I see Warren just feathering the side of the 2 and playing the cue ball. See that 6 is blocking the corner?
Yeah, I know.
Using that 6 as a stopper
Yeah, the only problem I see is
and
no
using the
matter
5 as a block.
however much you feather that, it's going to
But, you
move quite a bit. I think you'd have to hit that so fine just to move it for a few inches.
Well, he
at that
doesn't have to
distance.
hit it, you know, in other words, he doesn't have to hit it that fine because he's going to use the 6 as a block, 6 as a stopper, the 5 as
Yeah,
a
or
blocker.
even, yeah, if it comes
He's
far
got to
too
hit it with
far
good
out.
speed. But I've been wrong 150 times out of 150
200,
times.
actually, you was wrong.
Yeah.
200 this week. You're exaggerating again.
And in the background, Jennifer Beretta about to make her 9 ball. I might be able to
Yeah,
give you
she's
some
still in the tournament on Saturday. Moving day today, guys. All these players that have made some upsets this week are they're usually gone by the end of Saturday. It's usually the Raj Hundells and the Rodney Morris and the Shane Van Bonings that are left in. Even if they're on the loser's side, they still manage to stay around. That's why they're professionals.
Jennifer and Nelson are tied at 1. Joe Landy and Zion. Joe Landy's leading 3-1.
Joe Landy's been playing really good this week. He beat Robbie Sayers earlier this afternoon and convincing.
Johnny Archer is at 3 and Meek Ramon is at 0. Karen Corr is trailing by 2 games against Seton Rocha. Brett Brommels is trailing by 1 game against Shane Van Boney 2-1. John Mora and John Smith are tied at 1.
Yeah, Karen's had a big layoff, as I mentioned yesterday to the people listening, in case there's anyone new listening that didn't hear yesterday. She took a sabbatical she told people that she was taking a sabbatical from the game, But in actual fact, what she was doing, she was looking after her mother in England who was had cancer, and unfortunately her mother passed away probably about a month and a half ago. And we now have Karen back here, and this is her first tournament in 18 months. So we're glad to have her back, and she's playing very well, but she's a little rusty. And Dennis just can't get it together here.
He overcut it.
Yeah. Well,
How about the 3-9 combination?
well, that's. I
If
think
he has
so.
to play rail first with a 2 here, I'm not sure
Yeah.
if he's got sight at it.
I don't think it's dead in line, but it's makeable.
If he has to play rail first, he's just going to spin up a little bit and play the 3-9 combo if it's on.
And he missed it as well. Well, he certainly wasn't playing the 3-9 after that. Oh, I guess he could have from there, maybe.
You know, that spin is so hard to...
Yeah, well, the speed is going to be flying up the table. He couldn't have stopped on that 3-9, but let's see what Dennis can do here. He's going to run this forward and back, I think. Like that.
He's going to play the 3-9,
Yeah.
I guess. He wanted to be a little higher and straighter on
Three, it looks at the angle looking on the monitor, looks like the 3's got to be cut back a little bit on that 9. That's what he's looking at now. See, he just got it's not dead straight. He's got to cut it back on it.
That's why he wanted to be a little higher, and he wasn't happy with his shot.
Really, he's got to think about what if I miss it, where's the 3 going to be, and how can I save him? Yeah, he made it.
Perfect. All right, Dennis Hatch gets on the board. Now trails 4-1.
4-1, and at the table, which is always important. It's all about making balls on the break, Leon. Mr. Leon.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. No matter how good you are, if you don't make any balls on the break, you might as well go home.
Oh, that's the option for this game.
You didn't know that?
No, I knew it. Just I never missed.
Well,
Okay.
Dennis is taking what he gets there. I think he was not too happy about it, but I think he'd rather...
You might want to listen to the crack here. He breaks easy.
Yeah. Oh, he makes the 8 ball. Has a long shot on the 1. 2 sitting in front of the side pocket, but it's not that easy to get at.
This is a tester. He's on the rail, and cue ball's natural position to go onto the other side of the table where the 2 is. He's got to just make this 1 ball.
Yeah. But he's missed 2 1 balls already, so that's the colour he's having trouble with.
Overcut the 1.
Yeah. So now he's definitely can't win matches like that, Dennis. It wasn't an easy shot though, Al. It was it wasn't a gimme. Don't think his confidence is too high at the moment. He's thinking long and hard about this. He's probably just going to come across.
He's thinking about the 3 to the 4. He's got a problem getting to the 2 right now.
Well, he's going to have to speed up a little bit. Oh, he got away with it. That's beautiful.
Nice shot.
I guess he's going to slide up between the 2 and the 6.
He's got to be careful though. He doesn't want to draw it because the 6 is so close.
Well, that'll be
He hit it
beautiful.
perfect.
Just enough. Yeah, he seems pretty composed here.
Looks like he's going to elect to leave the cue ball above the 9 instead of taking a chance and drawing it back a little bit, you know, and getting jammed up behind the 9 or possibly
Yeah,
scratch.
it doesn't go in the opposite side pocket, that 5, right? I think the 6 is in the way.
So he's going to elect to leave the cue. Well, he went for the draw
Whoa.
shot.
Little lively there. Well, this could be Dennis's opportunity here.
Well, this is not easy. He's got to miss the 6-7. He's got to go out long. Or now it looks like he might just be punching this. Maybe he might even nudge him. Huh? He went out long, missed the 4.
Missed the ball. Thinking about position there.
And yeah, I think he's going to get a roll.
Dennis looks up to the gods, looks at the fans, just to say, can I get back in this? Well, Dennis jumps with the long stick, so no short sticks, guys, with the jumping.
I don't think he's going to have to jump it. He's going to have to spin it off the rail, if anything. Unless he can see it. He might be able to see it. Spun it off the rail, didn't go.
Another mistake.
And moved the 7 away from the 6.
Yeah,
Made that a
help
little bit
Kiamco's cause. He's definitely got to go back to the drawing board here as Mr. Hatch.
I understand Dennis took some time off. It hasn't been really hitting him. You know, stay in practice.
I've seen him in a couple of matches this week where he played really good, so I don't think he's lost much. Just confidence, I think. Just slow roll this, maybe. Go around. Probably going to go around and play in the same pocket, maybe.
You might go around and play it in the corner, or just elect to play it in the side. He elected to play it on the 50-yard line, in the side. Now, either draw back and go 3 rails, or just go forward if he has the angle. Yeah. He's got the angle.
Yes, but wow. Well, this makes Mr. Hatch's cause a little more insurmountable.
Another 9-ball dropping for Warren Kiamco. Now leads this match 5-1 over Dennis Hatch.
And he just needs 4 more games.
Yes,
Dennis needs 8
we
games.
are racing to 9. That's correct.
Dennis would definitely like to get on the Mosconi Cup team because it's a good little earner for them. All expenses paid and a good payday, or good paydays. I think Warren's just looking at it to keep him honest. Just a cursory glance at it. Well, Dennis wants him to come up dry and then come up with a 5-pack. Makes a ball in the corner.
8-ball went right into the corner pocket. Again, the 1-ball long distance, but makeable.
Plus, he's got a 3 to hide behind if he wants, so I don't know what he's going to do here. If he cuts it in the corner, he's coming back round for the 2, but same thing as last time. If he,
I think he's going to play it. Let's see. Oh, he might be playing safe.
If he plays it in the left pocket, he's got the same problem where he scratched last time. Let's see what happens. That's a, oh, yeah. He's going to get
Played
safety out of it. He's going to get a
two-way.
Dennis, move your shoulder. I can't see on the monitor. You have to swerve this. It's too adventurous going around the left-hand side of that 7, because that's a hell of an angle to bring it back to the 1.
He's going to spin it behind the 7, I think. Just kick it out. There you go. How's the speed? Not bad. I think
bad.
he came out pretty good.
Can you see all of it, or maybe half of it? I think you can see. I think you can
Excuse
see
me.
most of it, Al.
He can see part of it. He's going to bank it back up table if he doesn't have the clean shot and put the cue ball behind the 2-9 again.
Pretty. And perfect on the
Look at
cushion
the
up the other
speed.
end. I know, he's
Yeah.
got that down nice. Dennis so frustrated here because he wants to get back in the game, and kicking at these balls is not what you call getting back in the game. This is just getting out of trouble.
Oh, he's keeping his composure. Still in the game. He's far from out of the game. I never count Dennis Hatch out.
Well, I think he's going to have to come up with a magic potion in this match because body English doesn't look too swift at the moment.
You know, he starts punching a gear, and you know as well as anybody else that's probably listening or watching here, Dennis starts punching a gear, and next time you open your eyes after you blink, it's four games on the wire.
But in 2 minutes, Al, he's going to be 6-1 down. So.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, you mean after this?
Yeah, he's going to be 6-1 down, and he's only going to want 3 games, Mr. Kiamco, and I don't see him putting the foot wrong so far.
Well, that's things like this happen. Things like this happen.
Wow, and I think he's probably hooked in that
He's
corner.
better get up there and shoot that before that ball drops.
Well, I don't know if he might be hooked now.
Things like this happen. That's
We're soon going to know if he deliberates
I don't
over
want
this.
to count Dennis out. You know, he needs a break, and if he gets the right break,
Can
he
he,
punches
oh, he's
the
not.
gear.
He's not jawed in there. I thought he might be jawed in that corner.
But nevertheless,
He got out of dodge there. That was
Warren Kiamco got fortunate.
he bit the bullet there, missed the bullet there.
Now, do you play for the 5-9 combo, or does he go for the run out? Because he's on this side of the table. He's going forward, I think. Yeah. On the rail. And he's been playing these shots pretty good.
Yeah.
These tough angle shots, he's been making them. He's due to miss one, isn't he? I don't favor anybody here. I'd like to see a hill-hill match every once in a while.
You don't favour anybody. Why are you wearing "I Love Buffalo" on your shirt?
No.
Danny Diliberto and Dennis Hatch for president. You got written on the back of your sweater. Come on.
Well, looky here. He's on the 50. It's a makeable shot, though.
He's on the more than the 50-yard line. Looks like the 55-yard line here. He can cut it in. I don't think he'll go for the bank. He might go for the bank. He made about 4 banks against Karen Core.
Again, with speed.
Slow down. Side pocket. He might still play this in that corner pocket. I think it's a better reward if he misses it, if he goes for this corner. If he misses it, he might leave it on the bottom rail. He plays
You
it
said
in
he
the
was
side.
banking. You said he was banking pretty good, huh? He might attempt to bank this. You said he's banking pretty good?
Side pocket.
Don't hit the point.
I didn't like that shot. I like if it was both difficult shots, I'd rather see him play it in the bottom corner, and chances are if he missed it, he'd probably leave it on the bottom rail and the cue ball up the other end. But
Notice the speed, though.
the speed that Dennis got out of his chair.
Speed of where the 9 ball just wound up. Dennis goes all out and hangs up the 9 ball. Wow.
Yeah, and he's now thinking to himself, I can't do anything right. This is not going to do body English. He drags himself back to the chair, literally. Doesn't even want to sit down. Now he's got a rack. What am I doing here? Oy vey. Etc., etc. Ow.
Well, it's now 6-1 in favor of Warren Kiamco over the Hatchman. And there's only one happy camper on this table right now.
Yep.
It's the man gonna break.
Well, Well, it's still possible to come back.
Oh yeah, like I said, I never give up on Dennis or any player of the caliber. You know,
Nothing on the break.
any player that can punch a gear and put
Now,
beads up, you can't give up on.
One goes downtown. Dennis having a look at the score. Hoping it's going to be less than what he thought it was, but it's not. Now what does he do here, Al? He's got a shot down the corner, but
I'll tell you what, the way he's hitting them, I'd trap him up behind the 7-ball just to loosen up a little bit, but it looks like Dennis is going to play this straight. Played it straight in, long shot.
yeah.
Now he's got to play the 2-8 combination.
That was pretty close to the 2 when that went by there as well to get that pocket.
He's going. Dennis is going full bore right now. Good shot. Let the stroke out, Dennis.
Yeah, he needs 6-2, 3-2, 4-2. If he gets it to 4-2, he's going to be much more composed. Doesn't want to get ahead of himself here, wants to still concentrate on these shots. Certainly don't need a shot clock with Dennis. Perfect.
Not yet.
Little straight there.
He got so straight on this ball. He has to now come to the short side of the 9. How touchy is this going to be to draw back?
Or if he's got a little angle, he might. No, he ain't got no angle at all, obviously. If he had a little angle, he'd probably go around. But looking at the monitor there. What's he doing? He's looking at the options. He's probably going to draw, but if he draws it into the corner pocket, we're going to see some ructions, Al.
Well, he's just got to finesse it. He's got a finesse draw. Not too strong. Just bring it back enough on the short side.
Oh, he'd like it more than that. That's not so swift.
He underdid it. His confidence in bringing that cue ball back.
Well, that's
he
the
didn't want
word.
to overdraw it.
Confidence is the word, Al. I don't think he has much of it at the moment in any department. It's still makeable.
He's going to cut this right in the corner pocket. Nice shot, Dennis. Puts another bead on his side. We now have a score of 6-2 in favor of Warren Kiamco.
Yeah.
And Dennis Hatch up at the table set the break.
That's better than 7-1.